America. Are you ready to visit the motherland to relax and rejuvenate? Are you ready to explore all that Africa has to offer? Then check out the brand new Diversified Game Academy course, Prepare for My First Trip to Africa. Are you worried about being able to afford the trip? We got you. We will show you how to travel either on a budget or as a baller. Learn how to stress the value of the USD. Did you know that 100 United States dollars is worth over 1,000 South African rand or 10,000 Kenyan shillings or 54,250 West African CFA? Are you worried about taking your kids? Get the game from Kellen Cash, a bona fide world traveler, having traveled to almost 20 countries, several of those in Africa. Get the game on taking your kids on their first trips. Learn how to find the best tickets, get the visas, and plan your own adventures in Africa. Don't let Eddie Murphy have all the fun. Plan your own coming to Africa trip starring you, produced by you, and featuring you. If you are ready for a life-changing experience, sign up for our course today, Diversified Game Academy. Get prepared and purchase at diversifiedgame.com.
Finding the right real estate professional can be challenging. I'm broker Melissa Wilson. I'm knowledgeable in all aspects of the real estate process. So whether you're looking to buy new or an existing home or have a commercial need, I'm here to help.
Make sure you pick up my two books that's in Amazon right now. The first one is Passive-Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy. And I talk about in that particular book how the system of white supremacy really runs and on our daily lives here in America. In our latest book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we go through those steps to try to deprogram you from the system of white supremacy. Make sure you can pick up those books on Amazon.com.
Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
At African Diaspora News Channel, we cover stories that don't receive mainstream attention, and we serve as the voice to the global Black community. We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media, connecting the African diaspora one story at a time.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining us here on the stream tonight. We greatly appreciate it. I know it is November the 1st. I know y'all glad about that, right? November 1. Hold on, I have to switch my things on my screens here so I can make sure to pay attention to the chat, see what y'all saying in there. Hold on, I'm going to get there. I know y'all ready for the weekend and all of that, and you know, them weekends come by so quick and they go quick. It's crazy. It is so crazy. You know, I know it won't be long for y'all be talking about Thanksgiving and things like that. So, yeah, it is what it is. So tonight, we're going to be talking about a pastor out in Birmingham, Alabama, by the name of Michael Jordan. That's his name. He's a pastor of, I think, a New Era Baptist Church. And he put up an interesting sign crashing out on black people about Trump. And then we're going to talk about LeBron James a little bit tonight because he just come out and endorsed Kamala Harris and all of that. So we're going to just kind of get into it a little bit about LeBron now, you know, because the Democrats still think that celebrities endorsing them is like a thing. Well, you know, well, it's the thing. The Democrats run Hollywood. The Democrats run the music industry. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easy. That's why all of them, I mean, you think about it, most of all your celebrities are Democrats. I mean, that's like a given. You got to be a Democrat if you're going to be in Hollywood or the music industry for the most part. Yeah, you say some stores got Christmas stuff up already? Yeah. They just, you know, I remember a couple of years ago they started doing that, start putting Christmas stuff out in October. And I'm like, what is going on? You know, Christmas stuff in October. I mean, man, y'all that thirsty? I mean, back in the day, y'all remember back in the day when Black Friday was actual Black Friday? You know what I'm saying? And there was them days that people be running and fighting for a TV and fighting for a video game and fist fighting. And you have all them Black Friday videos. Not Black Friday ain't nothing like that no more. You know, where people are like lying. I mean, like a gang of people rushing the store and all of that. And I guess the corporations at that time period was like, oh man, I can't wait to Black Friday to see these people that's going crazy in here. But y'all remember that, how Black Friday used to be. So, you know, yeah, not no more. But anyway, yeah, it's definitely ridiculous. You're right, 100% ridiculous, some of the things that people would do. 'Cause I'm like, look, that TV will be there tomorrow. That TV will be there January. I mean, you know, a lot of Americans will go into debt for Christmas. And I'm like, my grandma used to say, hey, don't spend all your money because you know you got to eat next week now. You know you got to put some gas in your car. So don't spend all your money on that. It's because you say, them cheering, you go buy all them toys, and you're going to see them same toys just on the floor in your way, and you'll be complaining about picking it up. Them kids played them toys for so long, whatever it may be, and they own to it's worse today because they got tablets and all of that sort of thing, right? So, you know, if they got a tablet, shoot, they got access to almost anything, any game or whatever. So don't break yourself on no Christmas. Don't go into deep debt for no Christmas. Don't do that. No, you buy them kids something all year long. You know, I'm not saying you can't buy them, you know, something. I'm saying anything. Get them some clothes. That's something they need. All right. Yeah, Cyber Monday. Yeah, that'll be a lot better. You know, I remember the first time I online shopped. Oh boy, that was the best thing ever. I hate stores. I hate going to the store. I hate dealing with people. Oh, I don't like people around me like that. So, yeah, the baby doll broken. Yeah, you're right. The baby doll broken and all of that. And, yeah. So let's go ahead on and cue this up real quick. Let's go ahead on and get, Reverend Al, and then we're going to get into it.
I have the courage to denounce the black bigot. I think Roy Ellis is no good, and I denounce him. That's a lot of crap. Look, brother, you have your time. That's a lot of crap. Brother,
Count indictment in Manhattan that accuses him of diverting hundreds of thousands of dollars to his personal use after using fraud, grand larceny, and false business records to solicit funds from such diverse contributors as Don King, the boxing promoter, and Don Trump, the billionaire. Sharpton will be arraigned on state income tax charges later in Albany. In Manhattan Supreme Court, Reverend Sharpton was formally accused of taking in more than $250,000 for his national youth movement. The money allegedly was donated over a 3-year period to support youth programs, but State Attorney General Robert Abrams says lots of that cash went into Al Sharpton's pockets. About all the charges, they say he stole money.
Same charges that Dr. King had, same charges gone. Where's all of the mob money? Where's the ticket scale? This is disappointing. I thought we could do better. What about that filing for taxes? What about it? Black people don't owe no taxes. We ain't got no rights. They like my hair.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Al Sharpton. You know, the Al Sharpton from back in the day, not this Democrat shield version of Al Sharpton. Yeah, OG Al, yeah. Redemption, thank you for the dollar. Thank you for the dollar. Okay, appreciate that. In the spirit of Dr. Umar, you know, I appreciate the dollar, but next time make it 20, brother. Make it 20. Dr. Umar is funny on some things he do. He seriously need to be in some sort of comedy. Like, they meme the hell out of Dr. Umar. All right, let's go ahead on and get started with class, ladies and gentlemen. Get your pens and paper together. Make sure you participate, because sometimes I do call on you to participate. Because that makes it interactive. You know, that's what part about live streaming is interactive, right? So we got this pastor, as I said before, out of Birmingham, Alabama. And how many of y'all in Alabama right now? They could be watching. Alabama, how many of y'all? Alabama. Where y'all at? All right. So, yeah, some of y'all maybe know this pastor. Some of y'all may even go to this church. I don't know. But this pastor has been known for putting up billboards trying to shame black folk. So let's go it on. And because you know how I feel about the black church on a good day, right? So I can cook a pastor every day. You know, give me a pastor to cook that done something. I enjoy it. trust me, I enjoy cooking the pastors, probably more than the Democrats. Let's see here. Where you at? All right, here we go. Let's cue this up.
You don't feel this message is in any way racist at all?
Controversial church marquee messages are nothing new to Pastor Michael Jordan. Back in 2019, his New Era Baptist Church sign read, "A white vote for Trump is pure racism."
I want to get a message to African Americans and poor whites that we have a very serious election coming up.
That's why he decided to post these eye-catching mottos outside his house of worship before next Tuesday. This side suggests a black vote for Donald Trump could lead to a form of slavery.
If Donald Trump can control what we study and read or control our wages, we'll be substandard to him.
Word of Jordan's political messaging reached Montgomery. On social media, Republican Lieutenant Governor Will Ainsworth said Jordan should be trying to spread the gospel, not threaten, intimidate, and insult those who exercise their right to vote and support the candidate that is best for them. Those responsible for this sign should be ashamed.
But he's thinking from a Republican point of view. Donald Trump make sad, pitiful, negative statements about people every day.
But Jordan's political points don't stop with cotton-picking threats. He hurls serious insults at any African Americans aligning themselves with a former president.
Are you worried at all that when you use words like ignorant, stupid, Negro, as it says on your sign, you may offend people that may want to come to your church?
No, they know point blank, it's an ear catcher.
Ain't no party like.
All right, we'll definitely get to that part because I'm going to be cooking about LeBron or Diddy. But all right, let's start it back over. And let's just go through this mess because, this just a mess, y'all. This just a mess.
Message is in any way racist at all?
Controversial church marquee messages are nothing new to Pastor Michael Jordan. Back in 2019, his New Era Baptist Church sign read, "A white vote for Trump is pure racism."
I want to get a message to African Americans and poor whites that we have a very serious election coming up.
That's why he decided to post these eye-catching mottos outside his house of worship before next Tuesday. This side suggests a black...
All right, warning African Americans, a vote for Trump would put black folks back to picking cotton. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, ladies and gentlemen. So, according to this pastor, this reverend, if you decided to vote for Trump, then you're voting to go pick cotton? First of all, to all you idiots out there that keep saying that, okay, if Trump was going to put us back into slavery, why didn't he do it in his first term? I mean, come on, like he was the president for almost, 4 years? Why did he not put us in slavery? Why didn't he do it? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, what, he was benevolent and he just didn't want to do it, and this time he's just going to put us in slavery? Because y'all said that he was the same thing, that he was going to put us on the plantation and slavery. Listen, the only plantation that black folks are on is the Democrat plantation. That's the plantation you're on. You ain't picking no cotton. Black folks ain't picked cotton, Lord, for a very long time now. But how is it that y'all let somebody keep saying that to y'all? That Trump gonna put you back in slavery. No, he gonna put you in slavery. Cause I wouldn't be going to slavery. I'm like, man, you gonna try to put me in slavery? I'm gonna fight to the death. I'd rather die free than to be a freaking slave. You know what I'm saying? But that's stupid. I ain't heard not one time Trump say, I'm gonna put black people back in slavery. I never heard him say that. So why y'all keep doing that? And you supposed to be a pastor. Why didn't the scriptures teach to have faith in God, to be have courage, not to fear and all of that? Why are you so involved in man's politics? You're supposed to be involved in God's politics. Didn't the scriptures teach you that you're in the world, but you're not of the world? And see, that's the problem. You have these worldly pastors out here, and listen, the black church and the Divine Nine, them two, the fraternities and the sororities, they all tied at the hip together in white supremacy. You understand? You got to remember, the black pastor, you can go back to Nat Turner and his story. They used Nat Turner before the brother, woke up, to calm down the slaves, to keep the slaves subjugated, and use religion to do it. The black preacher has always been used to keep us subjugated in white supremacy. And this is why these preachers preach this Democrat Party, because they want you subjugated to racism, white supremacy. They shouldn't be preaching Democrat. They shouldn't be preaching Republican. They shouldn't be preaching independent. They should be preaching thus saith the Lord. That's the only thing they should be preaching. You understand? But every time you look up, these black preachers are talking about some Democrat. I told you the blue God to them is who they really worship. Because the Democrats cut them preachers some money too now. And they really can cut them some money because they are supposed to be nonprofit. But recently they said that the black church and the Divine Nine was working together to try to deliver you up, black people, deliver you up to the Democrat Party. Even though the Democrat Party isn't offering anything to you. Do you know the job numbers just came out? You can go look it up yourself. The job numbers just came out. And they only added 12,000 jobs in the month of October. 12,000 jobs. Hold on. Let me so y'all won't be thinking I'm lying, because you know these Democrat shields come around here. Let me go it on and give me a second. Give me a second, because you know the shields come over here and I have to just make sure we show our work here. Give me a second. Let me go to CNBC. Right here. This is the woman, though. This is the people that you want to continue in office. Okay. And all she has to offer you is abortion. What are y'all going to do with that? What are y'all going to do with that? You black preachers. What are we going to do with this? 12,000 jobs? Talking about the hurricane, man. Everybody in America don't work at Boeing. And everybody in America it wasn't impacted by those hurricanes. Some were, yes, but not all of them. I wouldn't even put a headline up like that talking about impacted by the Boeing strike and hurricanes. No. All they added was 12,000 jobs in October, ladies and gentlemen. 12,000. And this is the administration that you want to continue in office? This one? No, you keep on with this administration, because Kamala is a continuation of that administration. You keep on. You listen to that black preacher. You listen to the Divine Nine. You listen to the rest of the boule, right? And you're going to start seeing negative numbers with the jobs report. See, let me tell you something. You can't go to the grocery store and go spend abortion. You can't spend that. Go call your light bill when it's due, and when they ask you for a form of payment, you tell them, "Oh, I'm going to pay you, with abortion advocacy and all of that." Go tell them reproductive justice. Go tell them that. Go tell your cell phone. Go tell your rent or your mortgage company. Go tell your car note. Go tell your insurance, medical or car insurance. Go tell them that's what you're going to pay them with. Go tell them that. 12,000 jobs added. That's it. But some of you want to run out here. And then the thing is, if you start pressing these people, asking them, well, why you support her? Oh, I'm only supporting her because she's a woman. Oh, I'm only supporting her because she's black. Well, reproductive justice, I'm like, that's it? That's not how you gonna run a country like that? You can't run a country like that. And they say, oh, these men, the men are smarter to understand that the money in the economy means something, because the men usually are the ones that's looked at to maintain families, to maintain the society. So yes, we need the money. Yes, we're thinking about our pocketbook as men. Yes, we are. Because when there's no money, some of those same women that's talking about reproductive justice will be mad about the men ain't making no money, complaining about we broke, complaining you can't get your nails done, your hair done, and all of that. You put that lady in office, and I keep saying this, you put that lady in office, we're going to go through a depression. You're not going to be able to afford no wigs, no lashes, no nails, no nothing, because you're going to be in a depression. A lot of you going to lose them jobs. You think you're secure in some of your jobs? Some of you ladies out there, the migrant women going to take them jobs because they're going to work those same jobs for less money. And listen what Harris already saying. She's going to remove degree requirements at the federal level, who does that benefit? That benefits the migrants. But see, one thing about you, especially some of you sisters in the community, I'm talking about some who's on that tip, you hard-headed. Some of you are hard-headed. And you're not going to learn until I got a master's degree and I lost my job and a migrant woman has got your job. But you won't learn, and then the men going to come back and tell you behind. That's what we try to tell y'all. We try to tell y'all that, but you always want to listen to everybody else except the black man. We're trying to tell all of y'all. And them silly simps that's with you. We try to tell them too. But y'all don't want to listen. Trump gonna put you back in slavery. Well, man, he sure didn't. Why he didn't do it then? Why didn't he do it? That's just a simple question. Why didn't he do it? But let's continue.
A vote for Donald Trump could lead to a form of slavery.
If Donald Trump can control what we study and read or control our wages, we'll be substandard to him.
Word of Jordan's political messaging reached Montgomery. On social media, Republican Lieutenant Governor Will Ainsworth said Jordan should be trying to spread the gospel, not threaten, intimidate, and insult those who exercise their right to vote and support the candidate that is best for them. Those responsible for this sign should be ashamed.
But he's thinking from a Republican point of view. Donald Trump make sad, pitiful, negative statements about people every day.
But Jordan's political points don't stop with cotton-picking threats. He hurls serious insults at any African Americans aligning themselves.
All right, let's start right there. Attention to all blacks who plan to vote for Trump. You are ignorant, stupid, and he says Negro right here. Now, what kind of pastor talk that way? What kind of pastor talk that way? Huh? Well, what happened to speaking blessings and not cursing? What happened to exhortation of people? What happened to that? I guess we threw that away and we're going to just insult people. And then this guy sounds like he got a third grade education the way he speak anyway. I don't see how anybody listens to this guy. I mean, he's a true definition of Pastor Porkchop. He's like the true definition of it. You can't get no more Pastor Porkchop than this guy. And you wonder why a lot of black men have said, man, forget that black church, man. I'm cool. Why would I go sit there and listen to this dude and waste precious time, energy, and brain cells listening to this guy? I mean, if I'm a pastor of a church, I'm not trying to insult the general public. I'm trying to bring people into my church. So why would I insult them? Now, if you're a preacher and you say, okay, well my congregation was just asking questions about vote, the only thing the pastor's supposed to say is this: look at what they're saying and look at, do their words line up with the Bible? Do their words line up with the Bible? That's the only thing I ask you. And if their words line up with the Bible, then the one who speak more toward the Lord, then maybe that's the person you may choose. But the ones who's not speaking was in the scriptures, then that's the one you probably need to stay away from. But a pastor shouldn't tell you who to vote for either. You say, listen, I don't get involved with that. I don't endorse candidates. I'm only endorsing the Lord. That's it, because that's what I'm called to do, endorse him and his word and his teachings. And that's the mission that he got me on. It's his words and his teachings, not some man or woman out here looking for power. That's all you want is power. And for what? What are you going to do when you get that power? You going to end homelessness? Do you know ending homelessness is very simple? Everybody made videos about recently, ChatGPT talking about how much money it would take to end homelessness. And it's not even $100 billion that they can use to end homelessness in America. You know that? Less than $100 billion can end homelessness right now. And our government sent billions and billions and billions of dollars away. Where's the politicians going to do that? Now, one of them is committed to ending homelessness in America. Now, one of them is committed to saying we're going to eradicate certain diseases. We're going to do that. And none of them is that bold to stand on that. Now, one of them, Kamala or Trump. Now, one of them. It's like what happened to America being an innovative country? Being the country that's supposed to be the best in medical care and all of that. Yeah, y'all quiet about diseases and y'all want to fight it? That's kind of crazy to me. But no pastor's supposed to be holding no Democrat rally. They don't supposed to be holding no Republican rally either. So we don't do this here. No. Only rally we're going to hold is for the Lord. If we're going to have a rally, we're going to have a rally against sin and unrighteousness in these streets. That's the kind of rally we're going to have. That's why you see a lot of people don't fool with the church right there. Because they see the sin and unrighteousness in that church. And it's been going on for years. I remember as a kid, they would bring in these Democrats, local Democrats or the congressperson, whoever, to come talk to the congregation. I remember that. And after the election, you never see them people again until it's time to come vote again. And a preacher let them in the pulpit trying to get you to go vote for them. So no, if any preacher let a politician in their church to go talk, I wouldn't sit there not even 2 minutes. I said, nope, can't be here. You look at Jamal Bryant, once again, let's talk about him. He had Kamala get in his pulpit and speak. This woman is the queen of leading the rally for abortion. And you let her in your church, in your pulpit. Man, y'all look at God ain't not like he used to be, like the Old Testament. Cause boy, I don't understand y'all. Ain't no way I would let her in no pulpit. No way. The DNC bringing up a mobile Planned Parenthood, and that's what you're promoting. You promote that to black women, but you never go promote that to the migrant women. You never bring that mobile Planned Parenthood van over there with the migrant women. And see what's going to happen is the migrant children is going to outnumber all y'all. And see, let me say something. Becky and them, their numbers already low. So they're going to be out overtaken first. And some of you FBA women that's in rebellion, you'll be next. Because see, the migrants, they're not doing that. They're not. They're having their children. Say what you ever want to say about them, but they're having their children. And on average, according to the research, they're having on average 3. 3. Some of them having more. You give it a good 10, 20 years, and you're going to be extremely outpopulated. Because they didn't do that to their families. They don't promote that to their families. But you running around here thinking it's a badge of honor. Well, David, of course they got a plan for the black woman, just like they got a plan for the black man. They always got a plan. But the fact is, people can plan all day long. You got to participate. You have to participate in rebellion, because it's rebellion. Because listen, the consensus of black men aren't out here saying, "Hey, let's do that. Let's make that a norm in our community." That's not what we're saying. That's why black men had to get away from that party. We had to do that, and we got to continue leaving that party, because it's not a party of a family creation. It's not a party of the traditional family. It's not a party of unity. Because look at what Michelle Obama and them promoting. Telling women to, you don't have to tell your husband who you voted for. It's your, you do it quietly. It's your secret. You should better tell your husband who you voted for. Why not? Why not? Well, because I mean, think about it. If you're teaching women or telling women to hide things from their husbands, then what else you want to teach them to start hiding? And the crazy part is Michelle Obama, a whole married woman. Is that what you're doing to your husband? You're doing a lot of things in secret and hiding it from him? Because you were pretty bold to say that. If I was Barack, I'd be kind of thinking, I'd be listening to that like, huh? What? Why are you saying that? What you been doing that I don't know about? If I was Barack, I'd be saying that. Like, why are you telling them women that with a straight face, too? Really? Like, did this what married women are doing now? Or married black women now are saying? Just go ahead and do it and don't let your husband ain't got to know. Wow. How far we have fallen. That is the craziest thing ever. Could you imagine a man, and check this out. If a man got up here and told other men, hey, you can do this, don't tell your wife. Your wife ain't got to know. Man, they'd have made that a big thing. Oh my God. They're telling men to do this, hide things from their wives and what else they're hiding. But when Michelle said it, nobody really paid attention to that. Y'all, that was wicked. I will never forget what that woman did. That is so wicked. And it's not about voting what I'm focusing on. You're sitting up here telling women to be deceptive in their marriages, in their relationships, basically telling them to be liars. A man and woman can disagree politically, and they can vote whatever kind of way they want to vote for. It doesn't mean you don't love the person. You just think different politically. It's no big deal. I don't know no man out here that's saying that my wife don't vote the way I say, she's out. I haven't heard too many men say that. So what are y'all talking about? Tell y'all, this Democrat Party is a party of wickedness, weirdos, and sinners. Man, Jesus Christ. And no, I'm not telling people to go to Republicans because they the same way too. Because I know you slow Democrat Shields back there, who's in the back. I'm talking to you. Stop sniffing the Elmer's glue. I'm not telling them to go to Republicans either, because they do the exact same things. I'm telling them get away from a Democrat and a Republican and be completely independent. Be a black independent. You're independent of all these parties. No Green Party, no Democrat, no Republican, none of them. None. So you can stop the lies. Oh, he just wanted us to go be Republicans. No, I don't. And if you want to be Republican, that's your business. I'm not telling you to do either or. But the only thing I am telling you, get away from that Democrat Party, because that party will lead you to destruction. It has too much sin and unrighteousness, and it's not moral what they promoted that party. That party is a party of misandry. They are very misandrous in that party. They are venomous against men. And that's not right. You don't supposed to be venomous against men. You don't supposed to be venomous against women. Men and women supposed to be together. They're supposed to love each other. Not, I'm going to do this. No.
With a former president.
Are you worried at all that when you use words like ignorant, stupid, Negro, as it says on your sign, you may offend people that may want to come to your church?
No, they know point blank it's an ear catcher.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. And you about to just turn around.
All right, so.
And Bron, me, when this is done, we're going to drink a couple of bottles of the most premium wine.
Please.
Yes, sir.
You worried at all that when you use words?
All right, so let me fast forward to the part about LeBron, because I want to get to that.
Party, so.
Hold on, let me get there. Let me pause it. Okay, so now LeBron James here. Okay, let's read this. Mr. Diddy Party himself. What are we even talking about here? When I think of my kids and my family and how they will grow up, the choice is clear to me. Vote Kamala Harris. Okay. Well, LeBron, why were you saying this? Why were you saying what you were saying, bro? That's you down there. That's you.
Party like a Diddy party, so.
So hold on, rewind that back. Let me get it back. Hold on.
A Diddy party, so.
They know point blank.
A Diddy party, so. Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
And LeBron, why are you so silent? You see, you was on there with Diddy saying ain't no party like a Diddy party. Hold on. Let me get it on camera and cook LeBron a little bit too. I got to get LeBron. LeBron, you said ain't no party like a Diddy party. And I'm noticing something, LeBron. You Jennifer Lopez, she was up there promoting Kamala. She did a whole speech. Jennifer, you was at the Diddy party too. Boy, y'all sure silent about your boy Diddy right now. And Diddy was a big Democrat at one point in time too. He was promoting the Democrats too. But LeBron, you endorsing Kamala, but you say ain't no party like a Diddy party. And your boy Diddy is down bad right now. And LeBron, I haven't heard you say nothing. LeBron, you've been so quiet. Why have you been quiet, LeBron? Why? All y'all talking about Kamala. See, this is the kind of people that run around the Democrats. Because you hanging around Diddy and doing the Diddy party, then I got questions. What were you doing? Listen, LeBron, you a whole married man with children. What are you doing at the Diddy party, sir? And there's some other footage of you at the Diddy party, and I didn't see Savannah. So what are you doing at the Diddy party? With all them women, drug, and everything else is going on at the Diddy party. LeBron, when you in them freak offs, LeBron, that's why you quiet, bro. And you thinking, I'm thinking this is what the play is. A lot of people that was at the Diddy party, that's on tape, a lot of them really want Kamala to get in there. Let me tell you why. Because since all that's in the possession of the government now, ladies and gentlemen, if Kamala get in there and all these people that was possibly at the freak off or know something about it, and they ain't all endorse Kamala, then they can say, Kamala, could you do me a solid? Could you make that tape go away? Could you get that tape to disappear? Let me tell y'all something. The feds could have the tapes all they want. But let me tell you something. They got people with copies of them tapes. Don't you think that the feds is the only ones that got them tapes? Like, you are a fool and a half if you think the feds is the only one that had those tapes. Trust me, there have been many people that have copied and got possession of all them Diddy party tapes. They got them all. And LeBron, I got a question, LeBron. You been quiet? What you got to hide, brother? What you got to hide? You haven't said nothing. I mean, what Diddy being accused of, bruh? I mean, shoot, you be thinking you the first one out there. Hey, man, look, I don't get down with all that. You should be the first one saying, yeah, I did go to this party, but I wasn't participating in nothing. I don't know about that. He invited me. We had, the drinking, music, whatever. Man, I left. I don't know what else they were doing. LeBron not saying nothing. And not even defending his friend. Look at LeBron. Look at it. Look at him. Look at it.
And you about to just turn around and vibe.
Look how happy he was. Talking about Diddy.
When this is done, we're going to drink a couple of bottles of the most premium wine.
Please.
Ear catcher.
Yeah. And you about to just turn around and vibe. And Bron, when this is done, we're going to drink a couple of bottles of the most premium wine.
Please.
Turn around and vibe.
See how happy Puffy is with
it? When this is done, we're going to drink a couple of bottles of the most premium wine.
Please.
All that laughing with Diddy. And they won't even say nothing about Diddy. Did you go visit Diddy, LeBron? Did you go holler at him and make sure he good down there? You know what I'm saying? Let him know you his friend. All that laughing and carrying on about drinking and going to the Diddy party. But yeah, I'm thinking, y'all, that all these Diddy party people, yeah, they want Kamala to win bad. They want Kamala to win bad, y'all. They want her to win. They want her to win because they want them tapes to go away. They don't want nothing. Because you think about it. If somebody even put some pictures out of what's on them tapes and LeBron is in that, oh, well, first of all, his marriage is done. That's at minimum. And then could you imagine some charges coming up on LeBron or any of them people? Because you think Diddy the only one that should be charged? And who's to say Diddy may be like, look, I'll tell on everybody, but I got to go home. What if, because think about it, R. Kelly didn't have that information like that. So R. Kelly couldn't leverage information. So, I mean, what could he say? But Diddy, he got information on everybody. He could do a Nino Brown and be out and have everybody else locked up. And I've been saying that. I've been saying, Diddy, please tell. Save yourself, Diddy. You got kids. Man, tell on everybody. Tell on all of them. Because nobody going to be out here to take care of your kids like you, Diddy. So you might as well tell. Man, you ain't no gangster like that, so go tell. Yeah, Darryl said that I don't think Diddy, I seriously doubt Diddy needs something on his commissary. That's one person that we really don't have to worry about him having money on his commissary is Diddy. But I'm just saying, did he go to New York and visit Diddy? You know, make sure Diddy good. You know, let Diddy know he got a friend. You know, that he not in there by himself. And like you imagine, and think about it from Diddy's point of view. The Democrat Party was all cool with Diddy, talking about vote or die and all of that stuff, right? Diddy campaigned for the Democrats for a very long time. And it was the Democrats that went after Diddy. The Democrats are not loyal, are they? The Democrats went after Eric Adams, Mayor Eric Adams in New York. But according to y'all, all that should have happened during the Trump administration. But look all these prosecutions of black people that's happening during the Biden-Harris administration. But y'all don't listen. Y'all hard-headed. Y'all act like them Democrats your friend. The Democrats are not our friend. The Democrats, whether y'all realize it or not, the Democrats is the party of the Ku Klux Klan. They always have been racist against black people. It's no different today. It's no different today. They still have racism against black people. Kamala locked up black people. Biden locked up black people. Clinton signed the bill that Biden wrote to lock up black people. It wasn't Ronald Reagan that did it. It wasn't George W. Bush. It wasn't Trump. It was Democrats. Look at all these Democrat cities that black people, you talk about the police and police brutality, these cities are controlled by Democrats. Think about it. George Floyd, Minneapolis, Minnesota, controlled by what? Democrats. Oscar Grant, you remember that brother? In what was it? Oakland, San Francisco? I think Oakland, whatever. I think it's Oakland. Anyway, Democrats. Eric Garner, New York, Democrats. They always talking about the Central Park Five, right? Who prosecuted those boys? Democrats. You can name every black person that has suffered. For the most part, they have been in Democrat-ran cities, and we have had no justice, and we had to turn up in the street because of Democrats. The L.A. riots, Rodney King, Democrats. Think about that. Go to every case, for the most part, that we have had to turn up in the street, Democrat. Michael Brown. Think about that. Democrat. City. You can keep naming them. It'd be Democrat, but they supposed to be our friends. And we supposed to vote for them because they're better than those Republicans. But yet, the same Democrats give illegal immigrants a sanctuary city, but it's open season on you as black Americans in the same city. Yeah, Philando Castile. Yeah. Democrat. City. Yep. Yeah, you could just name so many of them that lost their life. Ron said, you mad at Diddy if he had something to do with Biggie's death? He said you love Biggie. I said, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of fishy things around Diddy, but I still say Diddy should tell on everybody. Diddy tell. Please tell Diddy. That would be the best thing ever if you tell on everybody and everybody getting charges. That man, that'd be beautiful. And Diddy can be like Nino Brown and go home. Well, Louisiana, like New Orleans, well, New Orleans is blue. Of course, they got a Republican governor. They just had a Democrat governor, but now they got a Republican governor now. But New Orleans is a blue city. Look all the things that happen to black folks there. You say Atlanta? Oh, yeah. Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta, like I say, man, Atlanta's a cool city. You know, the brothers and sisters are real cool down there. But yeah, a lot of these things that happen, it's in Democrat cities, ladies and gentlemen. You're talking about, look at Cop City. And you have Democrat mayors that's cool with Cop City, even though the way cops have done to black people, but yet Democrats are cool with Cop City. I told y'all, the Democrats are the racists because they are the party of the Ku Klux Klan, and they have always kept that in their party, the anti-black racism. Because if you're so much for black people and against police brutality, do you remember when Hillary Clinton was running and WikiLeaks revealed their email where they said that, hey, when Black Lives Matter come approach you, do not promise them anything. Just say, I hear you, and we're going to look into it, but don't promise them anything in relation to police reform or whatever, right? These people play games with black people. But y'all want to shame us when we don't want to go vote for these people. Hell no. You say Elijah McClain? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. For sure. Our people need to wake up, man. Y'all need to wake up to this Democrat Party. And understand these people don't mean us no good. Because their origin is racism. The Democrats started so many riots in black-ran cities and black businesses. It was the Democrats. But when you tell black folks that, oh, well, you know, they got excuses for it. No, that's American history, man. The Democrats is the party of the Klan. And they still have the same anti-black racism the Klan had. The only thing they did different is they let black people participate in the anti-black racism. That's the only difference. Because think about it, we got all these all this representation in the Democrat Party, but notice the needle does not move for black people not 1 inch. Notice that? Oh, you got a lot of black faces who are Democrats, but your life don't change a bit. The same anti-black racism status quo that white supremacy want on black people, those black people will keep that same status quo on you. They just get a check for doing it, or maybe a little position for doing it, and they fine with it as long as they get a check. They're cool with it. But they do not want to make sure that black people as a collective come up. The Democrat Party is extremely heavily invested in continuing racism, white supremacy. And the Republican Party is invested in keeping racism, white supremacy going. They all on accord, the Democrats and Republican Party, that they do not want black people to get from the bottom. They both on one accord on that. If you don't believe that, then I don't know what else to tell you. We've had Democrats in office, our position don't change. We've had Republicans in office, our position as a collective hasn't changed. So it lets you know they both in agreement, hey, I may disagree with you with this part, but we both in agreement, we don't want them black people to get out of that position they're in. Because you have to understand, our collective oppression is gauged by white supremacy. And if we're rising, that's a threat. You can't have white supremacy if black people are rising. You can't have it. And them other groups that come in here, that's not a threat to them. Because at any moment they can say, out. At any moment. And they gone. So they're not a threat to them like that whatsoever. Most of these groups that come in here want to assimilate into white supremacy. So they're not a threat. Only the black Americans are the threat. Okay, Cynthia says, I can't understand why in the world would King James want men playing in women's sports. Say, this is mind-blowing. Phillip, keep calling all of them out. Yeah, Freddie Gray. Yes, sir. Blue City. Yeah. So that's what LeBron James want, right? So LeBron, it's cool. Like what? It's cool. You know, you might want to send your son to the WNBA because Bronny don't belong in the NBA, bro. I know they drafted him for nepotism, but if that's the party you with, just send him to the WNBA. He probably run it up over there. I mean, since men can play in women's sports, send him over there. Don't send him to the G League. Send him to the WNBA. Here, he can run it up. He can go be on Angel Reese team or whatever and go, just run them numbers up. And he can be the biggest thing alive in the WNBA since men can play in women's sports. Right? LeBron? I mean, since that's the party you support. That's the party he support. He got a daughter. Well, how would he feel if his daughter's playing sports and some dude come dunking on his daughter? You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't like that. But yeah, you say this election is a test of where our country goes. Oh, it's going somewhere next week. It's going somewhere next week, and hey, like I said, I'm here for it. I want to see what happens. It's the whole world is watching our election right now. The whole world, and our election going to affect everybody. You say, well, what did Patrick Mahomes say about the election? I don't know because I don't really watch a lot of NFL because the NFL today is kind of soft to me. Like the NBA is soft. I'll say bring back that 1980s, 1990s NFL. Bring that back. Bring back the 80s and 90s NBA. Where people actually played their heart out. The NBA today, man, these dudes, all they do is want to jack up threes. I mean, you always had your 3-point shot person, but dog, people want to see people get dunked on. People want to see people, taking somebody off the dribble and dunking on them or crossing them up like Iverson would do and jam and all that type of stuff people want to see. Like all them jacking up 3-point shots. I don't want to see that crap. Yeah, you can't hit the quarterback no more like they used to. I told people, Tom Brady would not have lasted that long like he did if he played in the 80s or 90s. Because them defensive players back then, they'd have been headhunting for Tom Brady. I said, oh, you think you're going to come in here and do this? Oh, we got something for that. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, like Tom Brady was never really hit like that. Let a guy like Lawrence Taylor get back there and hit him. Guys like that. Man, Tom Brady wouldn't have lasted that long, trust me. That's that new NFL. You can't touch the quarterback too much. You can hit him, but you hit him, you're roughing the passer. Like, what? Yeah, nobody want to see nobody jacking up no threes all the time. Nobody want to see that. That's boring. And they talked about the NBA viewership is down actually. The viewership is down. So there you go. You bring back that 80s and 90s NBA back. You know, like them series like the Chicago Bulls, the New York Knicks series, or Chicago Bulls, Detroit Pistons, or the Lakers versus Celtics, or just them rivalries. You bring that stuff back, that type of playing back, but they don't have guys like that no more. They really don't. Yeah, like guys like Steph Curry, Steph Curry be Steph Curry. You never had, you had your Reggie Millers and people like that a jack of three, but, people don't want to see a three-pointer. No, people want to see somebody, like I say, get dunked on. You know what I'm saying? You remember when John Starks from New York dunked on Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And John Starks wasn't even the height of Jordan, and he dunked on Jordan. So, I mean, it's like, that stuff you get excited to see. Stuff like that in the playoffs. These guys playing their hearts out. The refs, they're not calling fouls too much. They're letting these guys just really play. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was glued to the TV during that time in the NBA. You couldn't get me off of the NBA. But I'm going to say after the mid-2000s, after that era of the NBA, I just kind of stopped watching it. Just to be honest with y'all. I stopped watching. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the stream tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure to click the subscribe button. Make sure to click the like button. That's very, very important. Most definitely important. Make sure you download the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store. Once you do that, hit create account, and you can choose monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Remember, that supports our platform completely. All of that goes to us. And everything, and we're trying to get to 10,000 members, and we're trying to get there, and we need your help. So we can just get 10,000 people from any of our platforms to be on our own platform, and we finally won, and that's what we want to win, right? And we need your help to win. So if anything, you say, how can I support the show? Just get the app and support us on the app. That is one of the best ways you can support us. Also watch us on our YouTube and stuff like that as well. Just, because on the app, we got stuff on there that we don't, post to YouTube. Because some things we post, we can't because YouTube's rules. And we're going to follow their rules. So we're not going to post certain things. So, but you want to see everything that we do, you can go to the app. So thank y'all for listening. We'll see y'all on the next one.